Yes, have a good day. We all have happy morning in every classes. So today, we're continuing the profit creative incorporation model, problems models. So already in the previous lectures, we have seen the basic theory part, and we also have seen one sum, one full-fledged sum we also have seen. So now we'll be learning one more model profit creative incorporation. So the question has been revealed to you for your understanding. Let me brief about this question. Pangajam Mills Limited was incorporated on 31st July 1977. On 31st July 1977 to purchase the business of Hemalata and on 1st April 1977. The books of accounts disclose the following on 31st March 1978. So now please take a note of the dates and the year. That is most important because last class itself we have seen the dates need to be written in a proper way to calculate the time ratio. So here they says the company is incorporated as Pangajam Mills Limited on 31st July. Please make a note. That means before this date, whatever the period is there, then it is called as pre-incorporation period. And any dates, periods is there after this date, we can call that as post-incorporation period. Now the books of accounts disclose the following, which means the accounting year closes on 31st March. So the accounting year starts on 1st April and ends by 31st March. They also purchased the business. Pangajam Mills also purchased the business from the Hemalata company on 1st April, and then they started their business. They were continuing on 31st July. They incorporated as Pangajam Mills Limited, and then they, as usual, they continued their business till 31st March 1978. Now the books of accounts disclose the following. So sales for the year is 32,10,400. It means for the entire year, 32,10,400 is for the entire year. Then how much would be before incorporation? How much would be post incorporation? If it is not there, we can calculate. But here they explicitly say the 1st April till 31st July, the sales sums to rupees 8,02,600. From 1st August till 31st March, it comes around rupees 24,07,800. Now, using this, we can calculate sales. Number 2, the gross profit for the year rupees 4,12,800. Managing director's salary is 12,000. Preliminary expenses written off rupees 18,000. The company's secretary's salary. We have the ACS person in Pangajam Mills Limited. ACS qualified person who is called as secretary, company secretary, qualified secretary. His salary is about rupees 58,000 has been paid. Then bad debts written off rupees 14,890. Of this, prior to 31st July, rupees 4,020. But after 31st July, it becomes rupees 10,870. They have segregated for us. If they have not segregated, we may use sales ratio to divide. Since they have given a clear cut portion amount, we can use this as it is while solving the problem. The point before, the depreciation on machinery, rupees 25,200. general expenses rupees 51,500. Advertisement rupees 7,400, and interest on debentures rupees 20,000. So with these details which are provided, we are required to prepare a statement apportioning properly the net profit of the company as between before incorporation and after incorporation, which means they say profit available for distribution of dividend, in the sense calculate revenue profit. Question number B, they ask profit prior to incorporation, which means calculate the capital profit. So with this brief summary, then let me take you to the solution part. How do we are expected to solve the sum? So now, first thing we need to do is that take the calculate the sales ratio and time ratio. So how do we calculate the sales ratio and time ratio? So let me take you first sales ratio, since we have, first let me take you time ratio, since we have all the dates. Time ratio, take the pre-incorporation period between, because they acquired the business on 1st April 1977, and they registered, they incorporated into Pankaj Mills Limited on 31st of July. So till this date is called as pre-incorporation period. After 31st July until 31st March, we call this is a post-incorporation period. So now I request you to count the number of months from April to July. April, May, June and July. So how many months are there? 4 months are there. Because July end till July end. So exactly 4 months. Pre-incorporation period. And then post-incorporation period from 31st to July. From 31st to July means we can take from 1st August, either one. Because 31st July exactly we can't take. We can't take that July month into account. So start from August, September, October, November, December, January, February and March. So totally 8 months we have 8 months. So now fill the time ratio. 4 months and 8 months. It means 4:8. Or we can also simplify this time ratio as 1:2. If we simplify, the simplification is not must, but if we simplify this, it helps us a great way to calculate and to apportion the amount easily without any trouble. So with this, let me take you to the calculation of a sales ratio. So now the time ratio is 4:8, or you can also call in a simple way 1:2, because 1 4s are 4 and 2 4s are 8, and we will do that calculation. Now let me take you for the calculation of sales ratio. So how does the sales ratio is calculated? So here they have given the sales pre-incorporation as well as sales post-incorporation, which is given in the question itself. Pre-incorporation period, the sales were rupees 8,02,600, whereas the post-incorporation, the total sales were rupees 24,07,800. So this you can try to simplify this to your level best and make it as a single digit number as much as possible. So if you simplify this, the sales of the pre-incorporation period is 3 times more in the post incorporation period. You can see exactly there is a 3 times more. So which it happens to be. So what is that? The sales ratio exactly 3 times more than the pre-incorporation period. So you can simplify this. If you eliminate 0, 0 and then you divide by 2 or any number, bring it to a single digit, it comes 1:3. So the sales ratio here is 1:3. So let me summarize. The time ratio is based on the period between the accounting year or business purchase date till the date of registration or incorporation. There is pre-incorporation period 4 months, and then from the date of registration till the end of the accounting period is called as post-incorporation period. So here it comes around 8 months. So 4:8, it can also be called as 1:2 by simplification. And then sales ratio. The sales ratio in pre-incorporation period is 8,02,600, whereas post-incorporation period is 24,07,800. These two are already given in the question. Just we have taken that and converted in the form of ratio. And then we simplified this. In this simplification, we got around 1:3. So that's how we need to proceed in calculation of time ratio and sales ratio. Why it is more important? Because this is the basis for apportionment of the incomes as well as the expenses towards the pre-incorporation period and post-incorporation period. So now, let me take you towards the solution part. Right? So before that, I will explain you one by one, and then let me track your workings in your notebook. So first, what are the revenue from operations in the given question? What are the revenue from operations? So here revenue from operations is gross profit, which is given as sales ratio, which have to be apportioned based on sales ratio. The reason behind that, the gross profit is a direct variable income which based on sales or turnover of the company or business. Hence, the gross profit have to be apportioned based on sales ratio. That is, it is 4,12,800, and if you divide that into pre-incorporation and post-incorporation period based on sales ratio, that means 1/4 and 3/4. 1/4 for pre-incorporation period and 3/4 for post-incorporation period. 1/4 out of 4,12,800, you will get 1,03,200, which have to be apportioned at pre-incorporation period, and then the balance. We can take simply the balance, or otherwise we can take the post-incorporation ratio, that is 3/4. The sales ratio for post-incorporation is 3/4. Just take the 3/4 and multiply with 4,12,800. Exactly, you will get 3,09,600. So now the total is 4,12,800. One way we can calculate only one amount, either pre-incorporation or post-incorporation. Balance can be drawn. Just subtract from the total, we will get the balance. Next, employee benefit expenses. The note to employee benefit expenses. So what are the employee benefit expenses do we have in this question? So only one employee benefit expenses is there, that is company secretary salary. Company secretary salary. So when does the company secretary comes into the picture? We all know salary is the regular expenses, but it is not for the full year. The secretary comes into the picture only after the incorporation, after registration of company, after conversion of business from normal business to the company. So hence, only after registration, the company secretary comes into the picture. So hence, the company secretary salary of rupees 58,000 have to be posted based on allocation directly to post-incorporation period. Based on allocation directly to post-incorporation period. That means pre-incorporation period is nil and post-incorporation period is rupees 58,000. The next, interest on debenture. So this we call this as finance cost. Finance cost. So any related cost related to any expenses related to financing obligations. So we have only one financing obligation in the person is debenture, which means it used to have a fixed interest. But it is not a regular mode for the full year, because the debentures used to be issued only after the registration of the company. Hence, the interest on debenture is paid only after the issue of debenture, that means after registration of the company. So, here no apportionment, only allocation. So, we never use the either time ratio or sales ratio. You can directly allocate to post-incorporation period. Hence, the total amount of interest on debenture is rupees 20,000 need to be directly allocated to post-incorporation. 20,000. Pre-incorporation you can write as nil. Post-incorporation rupees 20,000. Next, depreciation and amortization expenses. So depreciation on machinery. So is that machinery purchased only after incorporation? No, because it is ongoing business. You used to keep machinery and depreciation used to be charged based on time. If you buy the machinery in between the year, then only from the date of purchase you need to calculate depreciation. Hence, depreciation on machinery is calculated based on time. And another thing, it is a fixed nature. The expenses on the depreciation of machinery is fixed nature. Whichever fixed nature, then we can decide that it has to be apportioned based on time ratio. So what is time ratio? You already calculated that is 1:2. So you can use that 1:2 in the calculation of depreciation. Already depreciation is given in the question as rupees 25,200. Is rupees 25,200. So now apportion this 25,200 into 1:2. That means 1/3 and 2/3. 1/3 for pre-incorporation period and 2/3 for post-incorporation period. So now 1/3 means out of 25,200, 1/3 if you calculate, that is if you multiply, you will get rupees 8,400. 8,400, and the balance can be written in the post-incorporation period, or we can multiply 2/3, which is the time for post-incorporation is 2/3 out of 25,200. So out of 25,200, 2/3 is 16,800. So likewise, the depreciation on machinery expenses can be apportioned between pre-incorporation and post-incorporation. So next, all other expenses. Next heading is other expenses, which is not allocated in the earlier category. So which is not a employee benefit expenses, which is not a finance cost, which is not related to depreciation and amortization expenses. So whichever does not comes there, we can bring those expenses under other expenses category. In that, first one is managing director's salary. Who is managing director? So can we call them for the whole year? No. The managing director comes into the picture only after the registration of the company. Hence, the salary paid to the managing director is a non-regular, which means it's not uh, throughout the year. So it happens to be only after post-incorporation period. Hence, the managing director salary of rupees 12,000 can be directly allocated to the post-incorporation period. So pre-incorporation period becomes nil. Post-incorporation period is rupees 12,000. Next, preliminary expenses. So preliminary expenses need to be allocated. So what is preliminary expenses? The expenses used to be met while in the formation of the company. All the prerequisites works for the formation of company used to be done under the preliminary expenses. Hence, it is purely for the incorporation purpose. If you are not going to register the company, you no need to incur this set of preliminary expenses. Hence, it is not going to be the throughout the year. It is only for the purpose of the registration of the company. So preliminary expenses have to be allocated. The preliminary expenses for rupees 18,000. If we allocate that to the post-incorporation period, we can write the entire amount under post-incorporation period. The reason behind is that the entire 18,000 is based on is purely based on the formation of company, registration of company, getting certificate of incorporation. So hence the preliminary expenses can be allocated fully to the post-incorporation period, whereas the pre-incorporation period can be kept as nil, zero. Next is bad debts. So what are the bad debts? So if there is no segregation of amount, then we can directly say that we can use sales ratio, since the bad debts is directly related to turnover of the company. That is bad debts. A debt which are receivable may not come back in the future. So some people, 2 lakhs is the receivable. Some people will not give back the money, and every year it happens. So based on that experience, the bad debts used to be created. Then it used to be written off. So bad debts written off is directly related to sales. So we need to use sales ratio. But in this question, they have clearly given the allocation of bad debts pre-incorporation and post-incorporation. Since they have given, we can take that as it is. If it is not given, then we can use the sales ratio to apportion the 14,890 rupees towards the pre-incorporation and post-incorporation as bad debt. Since they have given actual apportionment, we can use that amount as it is without using the sales ratio. Are you able to follow my words and lectures? I hope so. If not, please go back and listen. So I'm giving an explanation along with the solution. Then the general expenses. General expenses is purely fixed nature. It is a fixed expenses nature, which we also have seen in the previous exercise. Hence, it is a fixed nature. On regular basis, it happens. Then we need to use time ratio to portion. So hence the general expenses 51,000 is the time ratio 1:1 proportion between pre-incorporation and post-incorporation period. So 51,000 for pre-incorporation period, the time ratio is 1/3. So 51,000 multiplied with 1/3. and 51,000 multiplied by 2 by 3 for post-incorporation period. Hence, we will get 17,000 and 34,000 for pre-incorporation and post-incorporation respectively. The last other expenses is advertisement. In the previous exercise also we have seen this. Advertisement is purely related to sales. Hence, the sales ratios can be used to apportion the expenses. The advertisement, which will be 7,400, can be apportioned based on sales ratio, that is 1:3. That means 1 by 4 for pre-incorporation and 3 by 4 for post-incorporation. So out of 7,400, 1 by 4, calculate the 1/4 and then apportion that amount to the pre-incorporation and calculate 3/4 and apportion that amount to post-incorporation. So now the advertisement amount 1,850 goes towards pre-incorporation period and rupees 5,550 goes towards post-incorporation period. Now sum up all these headings. The first heading is revenue from operation. We have only one revenue, gross profit, so take that as the total of revenue from operation. Then employee benefit expenses, we have only one item, we'll take that as the total of employee benefit expenses. And the finance cost, here also we have only one item, interest on debenture, that is 20,000, but also you may take as the total of finance cost. And the fourth one is depreciation and amortization expenses. So this is also we have only one item, so take this total as the sum of most of accounts on depreciation and amortization expenses. Then other expenses, we have around 6 expenses. Managing director salary, preliminary expenses, bankers, written off, general expenses, and advertising. We have 5 expenses. So since we have 5 expenses, sum up all these things. Under other expenses, it comes around 22,870 for pre-incorporation and rupees 18,420 for post-incorporation. So altogether, it gives you a solution as follows, which I revealed in the table. So have a title, Statement of Profit and Loss Account of Pankajam Mills Limited for the year ended 31st March 1978. So what is that? So here what we need to do is we need to use all the totals. So have a particular column, note number, total amount, pre-incorporation period and post-incorporation period. So here revenue from operation is total amount is 4,12,800, which can be taken from the question itself. And the pre-incorporation and post-incorporation amount can be taken from note 1, 1,03,200, 3,20,600. Now subtract the expenses. Employee benefit expenses. So total amount 58,000. Then it is allocated directly to post-incorporation. Finance cost, note number 3, rupees 20,000, directly allocated to rupees 20,000 for post-incorporation period. And then depreciation and amortization expenses. That is note number 4, which is rupees 25,200, that was allocated to pre-incorporation period, rupees 8,400, to post-incorporation period, rupees 16,800. Then other expenses, that is note number 5, that comes around rupees 1,03,290, which is the total of 5 different expenses. Of this, after apportionment, we get to know the pre-incorporation amount to the sum of rupees 22,870 and post-incorporation amount to the sum of rupees 80,420. Now add all the expenses. That is the total is 2,06,490 and the pre-incorporation period total is 31,270 and the post-incorporation total is 1,75,220. This is the total expenses. Now if you subtract all the revenue from operations and the total expenses, you will get profit for the period, that means A minus B. So total income is 4,12,800, whereas the total expenses is 2,06,490. And if you get the profit for the period, it comes around 2,06,310. This is the total profit for the whole year. But we need to have how much is the profit for pre-incorporation and how much is the profit for post-incorporation. So here, if you subtract the revenue from operation in the pre-incorporation is 1,03,200 and the total expenses 31,270. If you subtract, you will get 71,930. That is the profit for the period. In post-incorporation period, the revenue from operation is 3,09,600, whereas the total expenses is 1,75,220. You will get the profit for the period is rupees 1,34,380. So this is how we need to calculate. So now we have found the profit available for distribution, which means we call this as a revenue profit. That is the question number 1. It refers to post-incorporation profit. So how much we gained from the post-incorporation? That is rupees 1,34,380. So even though the company have earned a total profit of rupees 2,06,310, but the post-incorporation period profit alone can be used for the distribution of dividend to their shareholders. Because the shareholders come only after incorporation, hence the post-incorporation profit of rupees 1,34,380 can only be used for the distribution of dividend. Or this can be shown as profit and loss account under the liability side of the balance sheet as it is a revenue profit. Then profits prior to incorporation, which amounts to rupees 71,930, can be treated as capital reserve since it is a capital profit under liability side. If it is in negative, then we call this as goodwill. If it is in negative, then we call this as goodwill. So hence, the Pangajam Mills Limited has the right to utilize the revenue profit for the distribution of dividend, which is sum of rupees 1,34,380 and profit which are gained before the registration period. Those profit cannot be distributed, cannot be used for the distribution of dividend to the shareholders. Those profit which are gained prior to the incorporation, that means before the registration of the company, then those profit can be treated as capital profit, and it has to be kept in the liability side as capital reserve. So with this, let me make you to move towards the next sum, which I will be making you to synchronize with your mind and make it to solve on your own. So it is like do it yourself exercise. The sum I will be showing in the screen. Please take a screenshot and keep that and solve the sum. Right? And solution part can be verified later. So now let me show you the sum in the screen. So here A and Co. Limited was incorporated on 1st May 2008 to take over the business of X and Co. as the going concern from 1st January 2008, which as follows. That means make a date, note the date, since the date is not visible here. Right? The date, only the accounting period is visible here. Please make a note. The company is converted into incorporated on 1st May 2008. The accounting year starts on January 1 and ends by December 1. But the business purchased and incorporated as a company as May 1. Now go through this question and come out with your solution. So here the list of incomes and expenses are given, and under that they give you some additional information about their sales. The total turnover for the year ending 31st December was rupees 5 lakhs, which is not given in the statement form, but they gave for the purpose of calculating sales ratio, which are divided into rupees 1,50,000 up to 1st May and rupees 3,50,000 for the remaining period, which means this amount can be used for calculating sales ratio. So 1,50,000 is explicitly said before the incorporation. So 1,50,000 is to 3,50,000. 1,50,000 is to 3,50,000. You can simplify this for easy calculation. To go all the zero, you will get 115 is to 35. So 15 is to 35. That means remove the zeros equally, you will get 15 is to 35. Again, if you divide this by 5, you will get 3 is to 7. So now the sales ratio is 3 is to 7. The time ratio is till 1st May. That means 1st April, January, February, March, April. So till 4 months is the pre-incorporation period from May till December. From May 1 till December. That means May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That means totally 8 months. So 4 months pre-incorporation, 8 months post-incorporation, which comes around 4 is to 8. It can be simplified into 1 is to 2. So the time ratio for this is 1 is to 2, and the sales ratio for this is 3 is to 7. So with this brief note, I request you to identify each income and expenses and apportion based on the ratios are allocated. Now let me quickly tell you the basis for apportionment. So gross profit, the basis is sales ratio, as we have discussed earlier, and rent and taxes is highly fixed in nature, so this have to be apportioned based on time ratio. Insurance, again, it is purely on fixed nature, so time ratio. Electricity charges, then it is electricity charges. Again, it is based on fixed expenses, so time ratio and fixed expenses. Again, time ratio, fixed expenses. Bank charges, again, it is a fixed expenses, time ratio. Directors' fees and preliminary expenses have to be allocated directly to post-incorporation period. The commission is based on sales ratio, advertisement is sales ratio, discount sales ratio, carriage outwards sales ratio, bad debts sales ratio. So these are the things need to be allocated based on sales ratio, and the interest on loan is also have to be allocated based on sales ratio. Salary, interest on loan is a time ratio because it is a fixed nature. So it's a time ratio. Salary is also time ratio. So now I have informed you all the expenses and income based on which we need to allocate. Please gather this and solve the sum on your own. I will show you the solution part for your reference only. So please do not copy these as it is. So let me give you the solution now. Thank you. Have a good day. And we will continue the learning habit and happy learning in the upcoming class on final accounts. Preparation of final accounts for companies. It is most important nowadays. And without that, there will be a percentage. Final accounts and the problem solving method, it is highly important. Let me close this session and request your call for the next week. Have a wonderful weekend and happy learning to you all.